12, 2026, how is the market in Miami? It is excellent. We have seen an increased buyer activity. We are selling a lot of houses and properties that were sitting on the market the whole last year, didn't work out under contract, and now have closed. Cutler Bay and Palmetto Bay are communities that are right next to each other, however, they are vastly different. You buy in Cutler Bay when you want to have excellent public schools. Cutler Bay has excellent schools as well, but they're mostly charter and they're private. Palmetto Bay has a lot of big homes that will be almost twice as expensive as what Cutler Bay offers. Most houses in Palmetto Bay will come with 15,000 square foot lots, septic tank, sometimes cast iron plumbing because they were built before 1967. A lot of homes in Cutler Bay will be built in mid-2000s, have associations, beautiful amenities, whereas most homes in Palmetto Bay do not have associations. You are in charge of maintaining and managing your own house. Why is this important? Who moves here and from which areas, either the country or the county or internationally? Where if you're a seller, you're thinking of a realtor who understands which buyers specifically to target and who to market your house to, you want to know that data. Come to Cutler Bay. Come to the clubhouse. We have 2 gyms, one room for the cardio and another one for swimming and weights. We also have lots of fun neighbors who can play tennis and do other sports. Welcome to Cutler Bay. This is Lakes by the Bay Park, where you have sports fields, walking, jogging, and water views. So you can enjoy your outdoor experiences even more. Welcome to Cutler Bay. Maggie Sadowska, Miami. Our photo shoots are special. We prepare the sellers. We check in frequently. They have a checklist to follow, including visuals. Of course, we're always available to answer questions. In fact, before we have the actual photo shoot and the video inside of the property and the home, we are always filming the neighborhoods. That's why we're here today, to show the potential buyers, whether they're local or coming from out of town, out of state, out of the country, the whole neighborhood, the clubhouse, the beautiful amenities, everything that's around, the schools, the parks, the access to other attractions. We're also going to learn about the amenities that are coming to the community. So when we have the buyer, that buyer can see, smell, feel, and understand with their heart where they're going to live in the future. Hi, Maggie Sadowska from Miami here. If you're looking to sell a property in Miami-Dade County or anywhere else for that matter, there are 3 things as a seller you should consider. Number 1, the experience of your real estate agent. Number 2, the other folks' experience with your real estate agent. And number 3, what that real estate agent will do for you. So let's start with number 1, the experience of your real estate agent. Not only if they're full-time and how many years they've been in business, and also, what is their experience with the property that's similar to yours? So for example, if you are selling a duplex, how many duplexes have they sold and what has been the experience? Or if you're looking to sell a single family estate, like this one in Cutler Cay, what is their experience with Cutler Cay and what is their experience with luxury property? And then number 2, what is their client's experience with them? So you want to go to Google, Zillow, Realtor.com, maybe LinkedIn, maybe Facebook, and check what are their clients saying. What are their reviews? What are the sellers saying? What are the buyers saying? And maybe just people that didn't even work with them. What's everyone saying about them? Number 3, you wanted to check what they will do for you. So be sure to understand and review their marketing plan. Are they making a neighborhood video, which is what we did on Sunday for Cutler Cay? Look at this beautiful neighborhood. Are they highlighting why is this part of Miami-Dade County the place where your buyers would be attracted to? Are they making a virtual tour so buyers, for example, from California or New York could gladly relocate here, understanding what property they're buying? Are they making sure that the description of your home makes not only a beautiful portrait of the home, but makes the buyer feel like it was their home? So make sure you look at those 3 things when you are hiring a real estate agent to list and sell your home. Bonus thing to look for in your realtor is what is their personal real estate experience. Do they own a property? Have they ever owned a property? Have they purchased a property? Have they sold a property? And or have they rented a property or property managed? So depending on what you need, if you need somebody to help you find a tenant, you probably want to look for a realtor who has rented their own property. If you're selling the property, you want somebody with experience who has not just sold many properties, but also sold at least one of their own, because they will understand also the emotional experience that they are going to be guiding you through. And if they purchase the property, they will also understand the ups and downs of that process, and you want somebody who can empathize what you are going through. If you want a realtor who has a personal experience in all aspects of real estate, buying, selling, property managing, renting, call me.
What's the most important when you buy a house and why this one is perfect? There's a few things when you're buying and when you own a home you can change. That would, for example, be the usual beautiful Venetian painting. If you don't like it, you can paint it over. Or you can change it. You can change the gorgeous marble floors if that's not something you're into. What's more difficult to change, yet you still can, but it will take more money and time, is the distribution of the bedrooms, bathrooms, and other spaces, so the layouts. Yes, you can still change it, but it is more difficult and time consuming, and you need more cash on hand and patience. Location is another aspect that will be very difficult to change. So for example, a house that has a neighbor that might be loud, that might be annoying. For this particular home is a great example where you do not have a neighbor. You see and experience and savor every morning or evening for a coffee or a glass of wine. Beautiful nature preserve. It is peaceful and private forever. Something that's important to you, the non-negotiables, please call me. Using rooms or bedrooms or dens as spaces, as office spaces, has been something that we've seen a lot during COVID. That continues. However, now with everyone focusing on wellness, we see a lot of in-home gyms or rooms that you can use as your wellness retreat. For example, to put in not just the yoga mats, gym equipment, you can have your red light machine, you can have your sauna or a spa blanket. So that extra bedroom is something that you could really make into whatever is important to you, whether it's making money from home or expanding your health span at home. Or one of the buyers actually who came by our open house, so they had an idea to turn in one of the garage spaces, which they don't need, into a wine cellar. Maggie Sadowska, call me when you're ready to list and sell.